Like some of you guys might know, I cover earphones, I cover smartphones. But for the past 2 days, I've been taking a look at something that kind of puts the both of these, away from each other. Like I've put these away from my channel for about a little bit, actually not very long. But I've taken a look at a smartwatch. Now this is the Soundpeats Watch Pro 1. And some people are gonna complain, oh, this is last year's watch. Why don't you look at the Watch 2 from like last month? And I'm like, I went back and forth with this, but I decided, since this is gonna be the smartwatch I'm gonna be using for like the next year or 2 years actually, I decided why not go for something that not only looks cooler in my opinion, but also feels better. You know this thing? It's slightly bigger than my very dead Kalenji watch. So this was just a regular digital watch, but like it doesn't have its insides anymore since they were so badly water damaged. It was at risk of getting, caught on fire after landing in contaminated water, I guess. But this thing is IP68. So that means it has a level 6 for dust protection and a level 8 for water protection. And that's a very common IP rating nowadays. But this thing kind of looks like a Galaxy watch. The Samsung Galaxy watch? Yeah, it kind of looks like that, just that, it doesn't need a special adapter for you to put on a 22mm strap. And also, it's not like Apple in the sense that you have to get their custom strap or, buy one off wish.com. This thing is, it's pretty good. And it can attach any 22mm strap. It's circular with a circular screen. Like this is a 1.28 inch TFT circular screen. And it's definitely better than some other, smartwatches with a circular body. Like some of these smartwatches is just a circular body with a square screen in it. I think I can show you guys a few examples on screen. Not the best, but this thing, it satisfies me just enough. Like I've attached this beautiful 22mm Milanese strap. But if you want, you can also go for the stock offering, which is this very smooth and nice silicone strap, which has the Soundpeats name in one of the strap holders. So that's pretty good. Also, it's using this very beautiful quick release system, which is quite common. So basically what you do is you pull the thing down and now you can switch your straps really easily. And let me show you guys how easy it is. Alright. So this is how it works. See this little trigger here? If I zoom in, you should be able to see it. Right there, that little trigger, you're gonna want to put that downwards and pull it out. Just like that, your strap is out, and you can replace it with any strap that has a similar or, exactly the same trigger. So you can just slot that in, pull this trigger, and I failed to do it. Now this is a little tricky if you're not experienced. But once you've gotten used to it, it's pretty simple, and that's locked in already. Oh, don't want you guys seeing my messages, so that's gonna have to be blurred out. Now, this is pretty clean overall. So let's next just talk about design. This is what it looks like. So if we look at this closely, we can see that is a very beautiful round body. So this is actually around the thickness of a Apple Watch. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But like, if you take a look at the screen, if I flick to the status screen, you can see it's pretty small because this status actually goes all the way to the corner of the screen. You can kind of see there's a pretty thick border right there, but that's about the perfect size. So if you take a look at this watch here, this very dead watch, which I mentioned earlier, it sits like this on the wrist. It's quite comfortable. There's no like weird feeling of it like compressing my hand. I don't feel that it's too big, and this thing is the perfect size. Like, if someone is to make a smartwatch, this is the perfect size. And I also love the fact that you can attach any 22mm strap to it. So that's pretty cool. Well, any 22mm quick release strap, that is. If it's not quick release, then it's gonna be a bit more troublesome. Because you're gonna get one of these. You need one of these holes to use any other kind of strap, which isn't a quick release, because this isn't. So I don't like that. Prefer this. Now, if we spin this round and release the beautiful Milani's strap, like I said, it was beautiful. Now, let's take a look at the back. So as you can see, that's your heart rate sensor. Yep, trigger it right there. Glows green rapidly. You can see my face, very shiny, very beautiful. This is very glossy, by the way. It's FCC ID, all that stuff. Model Watch Pro 1, that sensor down in the middle, the green lights. I believe that's another sensor as well, unless it's, fake. We have that certification, made in China, whatever that is. I'm not experienced with this stuff. But as you can see, if you compare it to the standard Watch 1, which I also don't have, and also compare it to the Watch 2, which I also do not have, it switches out that matte gray texture for glossy black with glossy silver and glossy black rings. So that's beautiful. And you can see these two pins here. That is for the proprietary connector. So this is 2 feet. And mind you, with proprietary connectors, this is pretty long. And it just snaps on magnetically. So you can kind of see the shape of it. It has this little dip here, so that it can sit well along this edge, very nicely. And you get that charging animation. Although it's not the strongest magnet. Oh, what? My side light just died. Oh my goodness. Anyway, here we can kind of see the edges of the screen. Like, especially from this angle, you can kind of see the black screen borders, which aren't the prettiest, but they're there. But overall, this is a very beautiful little watch. This is the little watch that could. Now, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed my first, dip my toes in the water of smartwatches. And, if you guys liked it, do leave a like and, drop some, how do I say this, constructive critiques in the comments, because I'd love to see your opinions on this watch and how good you guys think it is. With that, I'll just have you guys goodbye.